welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. Dobro dan and dobrodošli. Now, I'm hoping to make this a short video, but I'll give it my best shot. Once again, we are on our way to a location in the Google Maps. I've chosen not to hit the freeways, not to hit the tollways, and wherever it takes me, if it takes an hour longer, not a problem. I'm happy with that. We've stumbled into this place. Now, I don't know what this is. I think this used to be like a roadhouse, but to the traditional roadhouse where you wouldn't necessarily get petrol, but you might come for a meal, a drink, stretch your legs, and then continue on with your journey. There is a freeway right next to it, and the road that I'm taking, which takes a little bit longer, is right next to it. So I'm assuming that the road that I'm on used to be the main road before the freeway came in. So as in most countries, once they put some freeways up, any businesses on the old road, unfortunately, to put it in layman's terms, die a slow death because they don't have the passing traffic. There's no way for people to come and stop, and it is what it is. It could be like a restaurant, is the other thing I'm thinking of, where you can stop and have a meal on the side of the road, but because of the freeway, and once I get the drone up, you'll see what I mean, that's no longer viable anymore. So I'll have a look around. It also looks like a bit of a few farmhouses, and also a place where one could sleep for the night, so like a little mini hotel or something. I'm not 100% sure, because a lot of the times people buy these premises up and convert it into something else thinking they've got a bit of a bargain, and then realise without that passing traffic you're not going to get anywhere. So I'll spin the camera around, let's see what we see. So you can just see behind this particular shed, it's got its name. Does it say? I can't put it. Look, it's Tondach, I believe. But once I get the drone up, I can work out whether that's a D or something else. And this is just on the way to Zagreb. Once again, on some lonely road now. The freeway's right next to it. You can probably hear the noise between Rijeka and Zagreb. And here's another building just over there. We'll have a look at all of them. I'm in I don't know what you'd call it, a pergola, where you'd come and probably have a meal, I'm not sure. And then you have these sheds here, and they do look more farm sort of orientated sheds than anything else. But we'll go and have a look. I've had a look at that one, there's not much to it, but these one here on the left have me curious, because I can see that there's power still available to this location, and I'll just go there now. And you can see that little red light on now, and they've got relatively modern power, so it could be still viable. The thing is, to get to this location, there's no path, it's all worn out. Well, someone's storing something here, and as you can see, there is a power point and there is a little red light, so it's all quite modern, but I'm not sure what it all is. I'm not going to go upstairs. This is just going to be a quick little video. As you can see, that's the path to get into this location. You can see that a car has once driven here, maybe on a few occasions, and then nature's just taken over. It's pretty bad. I'll have a look at the well. I'm always curious with the wells, because the wells sort of give it away the age. And there's the well. So, and you're not going to get up there. That's the stairs to take you upstairs to what I believe to be some sort of apartment sort of complex, and it's nearly impossible. I'm not even going to attempt it. There's your well. Wow, well, that's pretty old. Just the whole design and the way the pulley system is, where the bucket would have gone to get your fresh water, suggests that it's not new. Once again, you can see up there is sort of new power switches and whatnot, but it's just been deserted totally. And once I get that drone up, you'll see what I mean. all the rooms are empty downstairs. At ground level, there's nothing in that one, as in nothing to sort of write home about. I'll have a look at this one, but this one's also pretty much got nothing in it as well. I've just got to be careful because nature really has taken over. And this just looks like a shed where you'd maybe once park a tractor or something. I don't know. All right. I might just check into that shed just because there'll be people who are curious. There's your freeway. And yes, you can do 130 kilometres an hour. Drive it like you stole it at 130. Well, I think they're doing faster than that because when I was on it and I'm sitting on 130, I was getting passed by everyone. I felt like I was holding up traffic. So I'll have a look at this one. I'll turn the camera off. We'll just go in and that'll be pretty much it. And then I'll put the drone up. So as you can see, there's no hidden Ferrari or vintage car parked in here. No pot of gold. It's just a nice shed. It stood up the test of time. And yeah, I still think it might have best been a restaurant of some sort, where they'd have a giant spit happening. People would pull up, get a meal, and away you go again. But yeah, someone hasn't been here for, I would say, we're talking years, not months or weeks, just by the overgrowth everywhere. Now, just to add a little bit extra, I am fascinated how Croatia, or Hrvatska, is, it is a tourist and hospitality orientated sort of country, and they are catering to more of a international language, I guess, English, and a lot of their signs and billboards are in English. Now, whether or not that affects their heritage, their sovereignty, their pride, having to have everything in English, I don't know, but if it helps business, well, why not? And I always encourage people, if you are coming out this way, try to learn a few words, not many, and the locals really appreciate it. Now, curiosity got the better of me, and that word tondach, or tondash, I'm not sure how it's pronounced correctly, but I looked up that word, obviously, and what it tells me is it's a company name that made clay roof tiles. Now, is it advertising for the freeway, or was it a location where they made clay roof tiles? It could make sense because there was accommodation there, and in the overhead video you'll see behind that location there seems to be a lot of dirt and clay, or so it appears. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm more inclined to think it's just some sort of advertising, so they can generate a little bit of revenue from the person who bought most likely the Roadhouse slash sort of cafe restaurant stop that once was, where the road that took you sort of to Rijeka from Zagreb, or vice versa, got bypassed the new freeway. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you as well. So here we are at the end of this short video. Hope it wasn't too long. It was fascinating for me because we have these sort of situations in Australia as well, where the freeways come in, they bypass small little villages or towns which do suffer, unfortunately. And I always sort of let people know, if you are exploring, sometimes it's worth coming into these small towns and just explore. And if you can spend $1 or $2 buying a cup of coffee if there is a store open, I'm sure they appreciate it. But once again, if you did like the video, by all means, click on the like button or the thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribe doesn't really cost you 1 cent, and it really helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. Thank you for your time for watching, and I hope it wasn't too long, this one.